Welcome. Today I will be talking about one of the most hated aspects actually of mergers and acquisition, and its redundancies. I must say that 100% of the mergers and acquisitions that I have managed, and actually I managed plenty, ended up in redundancy. You cannot afford to have two HR directors, two finance directors, two CEOs, and so on. So basically a choice has to be made in order who's going to stay, who's going to go. In my previous video I have explained in a very high level what are the some of the tools that you can use in order to retain key people. In this case, actually, the aim is exactly the opposite, so it's to release people from the organization. What the key message here is, no matter how many people you are going to let go, always do it fairly, and most of all be compassionate. Unfortunately, I've seen instances whereby people have been literally kicked out of the premises. It's not the way of treating individuals, so they are human beings, so treat them with respect. Also, with regards to the way of dealing with redundancies, you will have to take into consideration the local legislation. So, for example, the way that people are made redundant in the UK is very different from the way that people are made redundant in France, also in terms of repercussion, in terms of reputation. So, first thing, you will actually have to check the people that will have to be released from the organization. Second thing, you will have to check what are the processes that are imposed, not just suggested but imposed by law, and also take advice with regards to specific processes and procedures that you may have within your organization. Do it, and do it swiftly. Don't drag the redundancies forever. I mean, one of the worst things that I see is that there are this wave of redundancies that keep on going and going and going and going. People will be absolutely devastated, will be absolutely strained. They're already going through a lot because of the change. Actually seeing people disappearing every week, and having to guess whether he or she will be the next or not is not a good thing. Also, you will have to take into consideration the packages that you have to offer. It is not unusual, in order to smooth the exit of individuals and to avoid the claims at employment tribunals, to offer enhanced packages. Again, it's up to you, and it depends on your organization, because if you offer enhanced packages, of course the costs of redundancies will go up, but at the same time, in some cases, the possibility that the company will be taken to an employment tribunal is significantly reduced if the employees, for example, sign a compromise agreement subject to receiving an enhanced severance package. So with regards to redundancies, always be compassionate, identify the people that you have to release, do it swiftly, comply with the legislation, comply with internal policies and procedures. But most of all, be careful, because if the redundancies are not handled correctly, the message you will be giving to the market is very, very clear. And also the reputation spreads very quickly. Those companies that actually do not treat people fairly actually will have significant problems in attracting talent, but also to retain the key individuals. Because true, you can offer me lots of money, but if you don't treat me very well and there is a competitor that wants me, well, I can always jump ship. So when dealing with redundancy, compassion is the first element to take into consideration. From the point of view of the business, of course, is to take into consideration how much you can save in terms of costs and how to deal with the requirements imposed by the legislation. Thank you so much for watching.